Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at methods of determining the highest common factor, the H.C.F, or the least common multiple, the L.C.M, of numbers today. Now, the highest common factor is the largest factor common to a set of numbers or term. So we are going to look at two methods. The first is prime factorization method, and the second is a process of division. Now, for those of you who are not too familiar with the prime factorization method, I have a video which I will place at the top of the screen, the right hand side, that you can go and look at to get enough information. Now, let us go ahead and factorize the following numbers using prime factors. So this is 2 times 2 times 3. 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. 30 now is equal to 2 times 3 times 5. Now we are going to look at the factors which are common to each of the given numbers. So we're going to map them. We have a 2, map onto a 2. So we have a 2 there. There are no more 2's in each of them. But we have a 3, another 3, and that is it. So the highest common factor is equal to 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. So 6 is the biggest number that can divide all those three numbers. We're going to look at another method now, which is the method of repeated division. So we're going to only use prime numbers that can divide all the numbers. And when we have exhausted that, we just multiply the divisors, and that would give us the highest common factor. So we're going to write the numbers here: 12, 18, and 30. So the first prime number we can divide with is 2. Because all those numbers are even numbers. So we get 6 here, we get 9 here, and we get 15 here. Now all these, well, 2 of them are odd numbers, so 2 cannot divide it again. But if you notice, 3 can go into all those numbers. So we're going to use 3. 3 into 6 goes 2 times. 3 into 9, 3 times. 3 into 15, 5 times. Now there are no more common factor, so we have exhausted the process. So the H.C.F is given by the product of these two divisors, which is 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. So the two different methods yield the same answer. So you just have to choose which one you want and try to practice that. Now we're going to look at the least common multiple now. The least common multiple is the smallest number of which each of the given term is a factor. In other words, 8 would be a factor of the number, likewise 12, and likewise 18. So that number is a multiple of all three of them, which is the smallest number, because there are many common multiples, but we want the least of them. Now we are going to use the method of prime factorization again. In this method, we are going to use the same information that 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. Sorry, 8 is equal to, 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, and 18 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3. If we write this in index form, it will give us, it will be easier for us. So this is 2 to the second power times 3. This is 2 to the third power. This is 2 times 3 to the second power. Now the LCM must have each factor, any number of factors in this product. The LCM must at least have all those factors. Now we only have 2 factors here. So the LCM must have a 2 and a 3 in there. Sorry. A 2 and a 3. Now, but we need to find the highest power of 2. So the highest power of 2 is the third power. Because if this is not included, 8 cannot divide that number. And also the highest power of 3 is 3 to the second power. And if this is not included, 18 cannot divide that number. So 2 to the third power is 8. And 3 squared is 9. So 8, 9 is 72. So the LCM of these 3 numbers, 8, 12, and 18, is 72. Let us look at the second method, which is similar to what we did for highest common factor, but is not exactly the same. So we use factors that can divide at least one of the numbers. When exhausted, the product of the factors is the LCM. So we had 8, 12, and 18. And it's obvious we're going to start with 2. 2 into this 4, 2 into this 6, 2 into this 9. We're going to go 2 again. Because 2 can divide at least 2 of the factors, even one of them. 2 into this is 2 times, 2 into this 3 times. We bring down this number, because I have to carry the number still. We're going to divide 2 again until we get 1 for that. So this is 2 into 2, 1. We bring down the 3, bring down the 9. The next number that we see is common to 2 of them. This is 3. Bring down this 1, 3 into 3, 1 time, 3 into 9, 3 times. So we'd have to use 3 again. We bring down this 1, because that is finished, and 3 into 3, 1. When we have all ones here, we will multiply the divisors over here. So the LCM of 8 using this method is 2 to the third power, which is 2 times 2 times 2, times 3 to the second power, which again is 8 times 9, which is 72. Again, we have got the same result using different methods. Now, I would suggest that you try both of them, see which one you're more conversant with, and try to use it. Remember to practice regularly, because proper practice makes perfect. Thanks.